Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be my budgeting video for my paycheck from yesterday, October 22nd. Ooh, I got a new pen and it's got like a little nubby thing on it. One sec. Oh, and the nubby thing won't come off. Oh, this is gross. Okay, so I had to pause that. I got the nubby thing off, which is great, and now I have like ink on me, which is not so great, but you know, whatever. Okay, so October 22nd's paycheck. My balance, it's a little higher than normal because payroll made a mistake. I thought my paycheck last time was a little bit smaller than normal, but since I'm not good at math, I always just assume that other people are good and don't mess up the way that I would. But no, there was a mistake. To be fair, it wasn't payroll's fault. It was my manager when she was doing her side of payroll stuff, and I got missed for a complete day of pay, which was not awesome. So this week's paycheck had that missing day, as well as a stat. So happiness, extra money. So I'm starting with a balance of $1,695.85. And the first thing I'm taking out is part of rent, as always. Okay, and the next thing will be my sinking funds. Oh no, what did I, no, that's supposed to be a zero. $188.04. I thought I had an idea, what am I doing, for how to not recalculate my sinking funds, but change how I contribute to them, I suppose would be the way, in a way that I thought would work a little bit better. So I did a whole bunch. I should not talk while writing because now I'm just putting the wrong words. Okay, so sinking fund. Okay, we're back on track, I promise. Anyways, I thought that I found a different way to contribute to the sinking funds that would just sort of help them build up faster in the accounts, so that then I'd have more of the year where I could put the money, like the sinking funds would basically be filled sooner, so then I could take that money that goes into the sinking funds and instead redistribute it onto like debt or like long-term savings or, you know, things like that. And then it turned out, after 2 pages of math and calculating and trying to figure it out, I was wrong. It wasn't a better system. So, lesson learned, don't try to redo what already works. Okay, so student loan, $50. And then the savings challenge, which for some reason I started writing up there. Okay, my cell phone isn't due yet, but it's usually $72.80. And it'll be due at some point in the next 2 weeks. So might as well just calculate it out now. I wonder if I can actually pay it early. Does that work? Has anybody ever done that? Do you do that? Do people do that? Who would pay a bill early? I mean, besides a very organized human. And then $2.50 for gas. I actually already put gas in the tank, but my debit card, I still haven't been able to get to the bank to get it fixed, and it doesn't always work when I'm like, it doesn't work at all when I tap it anymore, and it's even now starting to not work when I like insert it. So to save myself the grief of attempting at the gas pump and not being able to pay with it, I just use the Visa card, and then I'll transfer the payment over to it for the gas that I purchased today, like when I do all my money transferring and payments and stuff. So I figured I might as well just pull it out all as the one lump sum, even though I'm immediately going to take technically some of that money and put it onto the Visa, because it just seemed the easier way to do the math. For food and other, I already did my grocery shopping today. So I spent $65.49 at Safeway, which means I still have $94.51 left in the food budget, which is plenty. Although having said that, I'm doing a lot of baking lately, so I need to re-up on some baking supplies. Fun. I'm gonna pull out $50 for like something fun, just because like we're doing stuff now. Why am I saying like all the time? Oh, I'm not in the 90s anymore. Yeah, but so things are happening again. I have a friend that wants to go to a movie. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable going to a movie theater yet, but I kind of said yes before I really thought about it. And then I have another friend that I don't know if I'm meeting up with her at some point in the next 2 weeks, but we'll be meeting soon-ish. So basically I need a little bit of spending money so that I'm not pulling it from a section of the budget that I haven't actually earmarked for it. So $50 for fun. We'll see if it's enough, if it's too much. I really have no idea. Which is leaving me with a massive safety net of $545, which is great. I'm very, very happy. Some of this will be because of leftover money from the safety net from last paycheck. Some of this is because I had a stat and that extra day's pay on this paycheck. But I need to use that money. So my Visa card is like in tears. It's been used so much. I'm going on a trip with some friends, and the flight tickets and the hotel for all three of us all got put onto my Visa card. Don't worry, some stuff got put onto somebody else's credit card. So like we're sharing the load, but we haven't done the math yet to figure out everybody's cut so that we can then start paying each other back. So I have a lot of money charged to my Visa card, and it's painful because I mean, I spent all of last year getting out of consumer debt, paid off 10 grand in debt. Super proud. Still very super proud about that, even though I know once you've accomplished something, give yourself like a day to be happy and then move on because it doesn't count anymore. I don't care. I'm living in the past a little bit. But yeah, now I'm back to having like this massive credit card debt, and it makes me very, very sad. I'm gonna have to finish or figure out all the math to get that paid off. And I mean, it's fine. I will do it, and some of it will come off quickly or quicker than like just by me making payments to it, because of course my friends will pay me back for their cut. But still, right now it looks terrifyingly large and it's bothering me. So I'm gonna put 300 onto the Visa. That'll leave me with 245. I'm only leaving myself this much because I'm worried I've missed something. I think it's really just because I've had, like I've already said like 3 times, that stat and then that missing day on this paycheck, and that's why there's so much there. But it's me and I forget things and I just worry a little bit. So I'm going to leave it sitting there at 245. I did decide after all my meandering about should I or shouldn't I, that the gas, the food and the other, and the fun money, I'm going to move over to that Wealthsimple account so that I'm paying using that card, and therefore I can't overspend, which means this has a better chance of being safe and not accidentally spent. And then when it's close to the next paycheck, if something hasn't come up that I've forgotten and so I haven't had to dip into this, then I'll make an additional payment onto the credit card. Either that or into the fund for money going for the trip, because that trip is at the end of November and I would like to be able to get through it without like putting restaurants and stuff like that onto my credit card, but rather just have the money to spend and be like, this is my budget and this is all I got. But I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to figure that out. But for now, this is my budget. I did a lot of rambling, sorry about the pen issue, and yeah, that's it. It's really super simple. It is super simple every week, because if it's complicated, I just can't do it. I hope everything is going really great for you guys wherever you are, that you're having an awesome weekend, and that weather is at least marginally favorable. It is in the season of turning, so who knows what it's doing. Stay safe out there, you guys. I will talk to you in a couple weeks. Have a good one. Bye.
Alrighty, step on up.